Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from group Biomarketers. In this presentation, our group will present about halal issues. So, this is our group members.
What is halal, haram and shubhat? Halal means permissible or lawful in Arabic. This means that any food, drink or product that follow Islamic law for consumption or use. For example, chicken are allowed in Islam, but if they are not slaughtered or processed in halal manner, their meat are considered as haram. And haram is the opposite of halal, meaning prohibited, unlawful or forbidden, which means any food, drink or substance is classified as haram cannot be consumed. For example, drinking alcoholic beverages is haram, but there are certain cases where alcohol is allowed, such as use in sanitizer or in the laboratory. By the way, what happens if you don't know about product that you buy either halal or haram? This is we call as shubhat. Shubhat is food, drink or substance that doesn't clear either halal or haram category. And Muslims need to avoid shubhat until the item status is clear.
This is an example of halal certification recognized by JAKIM in Malaysia. You can see in the picture here, there is the word Sijil Pengesahan and also the word halal in capital letter. So you can identify it when you are in a restaurant that makes you feel apprehensive. There's a way to recognize the Malaysian halal logo that you can see in the picture are. First of all, make sure the word Malaysia is in a circle. Second, there is an 8-pointed star in the center of the circle. Third, there is the Arabic word halal in the center of the star. Fourth, there are 2 small 5-pointed stars to separate the Rumi and Arabic writing. Fifth, there is halal writing in the middle. Next, the writing Malaysia in Arabic. Lastly, there are number standard and number application references. Based on this picture as well, you can see there are some fixed halal logos in Malaysia. Therefore, you need to be more carefully. In addition, there are halal certification aboard that have been recognized by JAKIM, which is about 46 countries. Out of 46 countries, I have released some countries that are quite familiar with our environment, just as the halal logo of Korea, Korean Muslim Federation and Korean Halal Authority Corporation, halal logo of Thailand, the Central Islamic Council of Thailand, halal logo of Indonesia, the Indonesian Council of Ulama (MUI), Lembaga Pengkajian Pagan Obat-obatan dan Kosmetika, halal logo of Singapore, Islamic Religious Council of Singapore, and also halal logo of Brunei, lembaga mengeluarkan permit import, halal bahagian kawalan makanan halal, Jabatan Hal Ehwal Syariah. To know more about others halal logos, you can visit at www.halal.gov.my.
Now, I will share some products that we don't know whether they are halal or haram. Let's see the first product, which is Royce Chocolate. Royce is a chocolate brand manufactured in Hokkaido, Japan. Royce Chocolate has intermeasured and become one of the viral chocolates due to its deliciousness. This chocolate has variety of variations such as Pyramid Champion Chocolate, Bitter Chocolate, Outlet Chocolate, Matcha Chocolate, and many more. This brand also claims that there are several types of rice chocolate contains alcohol and gelatin. For your information, Royce products are still not officially certified halal by JAKIM until now. Therefore, Muslim customers need to be good in choosing and inspecting ingredients before buying the chocolate. Other product is minyak ubi cap limau. As we know, minyak ubi cap limau has been introduced since 1860s. The cool feeling effect and the smell of lemon make this oil become mother's choice to treat baby's problems such as bloating. However, there are some rumors said that this oil contains non-halal ingredients. This misunderstanding occurs because there are several products that resemble UE oil on the market. Minyak ubi cap limau at right side has a halal logo, while Wong Chien Wah oil, which has the sheep picture at the bottle, does not have a halal logo. For For your information, UE oil produced by Weng Seng Heng Medical Factory is the holder of the Malaysian Halal certification, which is still valid until now. One more product is Snackku Snack. There are rumors on social media said that Snackku Snack products have non-halal status and contain ingredients from E631 code. As we know, E631 code refers to food additives from the flavor enhancer class. For customers' information, Snackku Snack produced by New Star Food Industries, Sdn Berhad, are still valid holders of Malaysian Halal certification. Products that use code E and obtain Halal certification from JAKIM are safe to be eaten without hesitation.
When accustomed to the unlawful, there are three effects of non-halal food, especially on the consumers. First is the effect towards the behavior, where the human behavior will be bad. Based on the article I had read, dog and pig meat will affect a person's character the same as the nature of the animal. So among these traits are angry, arrogant, looking down on others, insulting, prone to crime, and so on. Why? Because enzymes are that determines the character of good and bad of an organism. Pig's enzyme produce a lot of bad character in pigs, so that's why pigs is forbidden to eat it, because it is an animal that has a bad habit of eating all kinds of dirty things, including his own shit. Also, some research show that alcohol is the first step taken by the criminals before doing crime. This means that alcohol can lead you to behave in a way you normally will not. Alcohol has also torn apart families and broken many lives and careers, so don't forget that. Secondly, effect towards physical development. Non-halal foods can have negative impacts on human physical development. Obviously, medical science confirms that on the carcass and blood accumulated germs and substances that are harmful to human health, because they may have diseases that can cause the death of the animal and also likely to infect humans. Animals that slaughtered improperly also make the blood doesn't come out perfectly, and also is harmful to the human health. Consuming alcohol can damage the liver and other body organs, while pork can cause tapeworm and cardiovascular disease. According to the medical research, obesity is the major trigger of the cardiovascular disease. Why? Because pork contains high cholesterol and fat that are difficult to be tolerated by the human body. Health science also explains that pork has recognizable organisms as erythrocytes, brucellopathy, which can cause various types of diseases. Scientific studies on pork meat found it contains no less than 15 types of germs that can cause 50 types of diseases. Thirdly, effect towards the human intellect. Likewise, recent medical and scientific studies have shown negative effect of alcohol, especially towards our brain. Alcohol destroys the human mind. So apart from that, the practice of drinking alcohol also diminishes the sensitivity of thinking, which causes the drinker to become lazy and uninspired. Consuming alcohol acts as a depressant to the nervous system, and it can cause a shrinking of our brain and lead to the senility. So alcohol can also affect the digestive system that can cause high blood pressure. So even if it is taken in small amount, it can increase the risk of the brain hemorrhage and strokes, or affect our sleep patterns. So therefore, the answer to the prohibition is very clear, that it gives the harmful to human being.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AISYAH binti ABDUL HALIM, and it is now my turn to talk about halal based on JAKIM perspective. When food or goods are described as halal or described in any other expression, indicate that the food or goods can be consumed or used by a Muslim. Such expressions means that the food or goods are: number 1, neither is nor consists of or contain any part or matter of an animal which is prohibited by the Sharia law. Besides that, the animals also are slaughtered according to the Sharia law and fatwa. They also does not contain anything which is impure or najis according to Sharia law and fatwa, does not intoxicate, is not poisonous or hazardous to health. After that, they also has not been prepared or processed using any instrument which is contaminated with the najis according to Sharia law and fatwa. Lastly, they are not in the course of preparing, processing or storage, been in contact with, mixed or in close proximity to any other food mentioned earlier. So let's all take consideration to all of these conditions and let's lead a healthy and halal lifestyle. That's all from me. Thank you.
To summarize this, we have known that good personal hygiene and sanitary practice produce halal and tayyiban food, and consumption of unhygienically cooked food expose consumer to the danger of contracting foodborne infection, which can be fatal. Therefore, eating halal and tayyiban food is a religious obligation for every Muslim because maintaining a high degree of personal hygiene and cleanliness is an essential approach to prevent food contamination. Thus, it is proven Islam places a high value not only on the origin and ingredient of the food but also on the hygiene and cleanliness of food handling from farm to fork across the halal supply chain. This would involve personal cleanliness as well as food handling behavior. Therefore, it is safe to say that by following the guidance and Islam law in food consumption can protect human life and also lineage. Thank you.
We hope you all can gain more information from our presentations. That's all from us. Thank you.